Hello folks, my name is Leo and welcome to my notebook. So today I will talk about the animation series from Netflix. It's called Love, Death and Robots, okay? The fourth season, okay? I will give synopsis here for each episode is 10 episodes, okay? And give my opinion about them, okay? And of course, this is a review of this animation. So before I do that, first time here in this channel and you like this kind of content, leave a like here and subscribe. Okay, it's really important. Every like here, YouTube will recommend other people, five more people, I guess, to watch these videos here. Okay, and share this video with your friends and ask them to subscribe here too, because my goal is to have 500 subscribers. So let's grow together this channel. Okay, let's grow this channel more and more and more. So let's assemble these people. Okay, and let's talk about the animation Love, Death and Robots. This is a fourth season. Okay, so each episode they don't have a connection each one. Okay, don't worry. So it's like a standalone story, right? So the first one I will talk about is Spider Rose. Okay, so Spider Rose is a grieving woman. She has dreams of revenge, right? But the question that they put here is like this adorable newcomer. That is mean this creature here, okay? Newcomer. That means a new creature, right? New a baby, something like that, right? Can help her to destroy, help her destroy her enemies without destroying her humanity. Humanity, she's human, right? And this small creature can, and that's the question. This creature can help her to destroy the enemies, right? Because she wants a revenge because someone killed someone while she loves, right? And this creature can help her to that. Really interesting story, right? Because if you look at this face here, it looks like a robot, right? That and then she every time in this episode she discovered, right, more about what's happened to her, right, and to memorize, right, to remember what's happening, and and with this creature she can destroy or defeat, her enemies, right. And I like this kind of animation, like 3D, right, that or CGI. Uh, because it's really realistic. I love these animation looks realistic, right? That I love that. So this one of them I like. Okay. The next one here, I will go in order here, and I will explain, and I said I like it or I don't like it, right? So how Zeke got religion? Okay. So it's about a perilous mission into hostile territory. The crew of the World War II, the World War II bomber, right? They encounters an unholy enemy, okay, and unholy enemy, like you have a hole, right, and there's an enemies there. So and they yeah, when they said encounters that they discover, right, they discover um, uh, these unholy uh, enemies there. Could be creatures, could be aliens, right? So we don't know, right? And really good story. Okay, so it's only yeah. So it's not. So I think it's 7 minutes or 40 minutes. This episode, right? And this is Zeke. Okay, this is the guy, and he works with these a group of people who works with the bomber. Bomber is like bomb, right? Bomber is a guy who creates bombs, right? That, and they discovered there are some enemies there, so maybe creatures or and they need to survive, right? There. I really like this one too. Okay, so two I liked and zero I didn't like for now. Okay, so let's go to the next one. The next one is about this one here. This one is really interesting one. It's called Smart Appliance and Stupid Owners. That's a good name of the movie, right? So I don't need to give a synopsis here because the name of the episodes explain why. So the smart appliance, they talk about. It looks like an interview. Okay, so someone asked them about their owners, right? So and they think they are so stupid. They don't know this that blah blah blah. It's like an interview, it's like a journalist, right? The journalist go there or reporter, right? Journalists go there and ask you, oh, what about your owner? Well, what do you think about your owner? And he looks like this. Okay, right? So it looks like this, oh, so stupid, right? And they say something bad things about their owners, right? Some of them say good things, some of them say bad things, right? So it's really good. Really good episode, right? I like this stop motion they use here, right? So this kind of animation, I really like these ones, right? The next one, so three I like, and zero I didn't like, right? So let's talk about the next one. So we'll go quickly here. So this is one is for he can creep. Okay, that is the last episode. Okay, so it's about imagining you have a battle between Satan and cat. Okay, and Satan bans a cat for the soul of a poet, né? A poet whose verse could give him dominion of the earth. Okay, so if you look here, this appears, right? This is like a cursed, right? So and he has this soul so powerful, and he can dominate the earth. Okay, though. So that's the story here. A little interesting. Okay, it's really good ones, and to watch here, because imagine if you have a Satan, right? So, maybe evil or maybe a devil, right? And give it the soul to the cat, right? And give it this power here, and he can dominate the world, right? Not only the earth, but the world, right? That so really interesting one. So that just makes me to think about it, right? So if Satan gave his cats the soul that he can dominate the earth, right? The earth, right? That interesting, right? So this is the fourth one, right? So yeah, so let me count here. One, one, two, three, four. So four I liked and zero I didn't like. Okay. So let's go to the next one here. Is about the other large thing. Okay. The other large thing is about as you can see, you have a cat again and a robot. Okay. So the story here is this. Uh, uh, so this cat here has a world domination. Has a plan for world domination. It's the same idea for the another cat, right? Same idea, right? And he's so tired of with these humans, right? So the owners of him, this guy here, this guy, this cat here, they bought a robot, this robot here, right? But this robot, he has the same feeling about this cat, right? with this cat, right? So the same feeling. I want to dominate the world, right? So dominate that, and he has this plan. In this case here, this story here, I think is a little ridiculous for me, right? So I didn't like it a lot. So that's the first I didn't like it, right? That. So for me, it was like ridiculous, right? It looks like there's an animation like the two rats, right? That and they want to conquer the world, right? That I don't know the name, Pinky and the Brain, right? Something like that, the name, right? Because I watched it when I was a kid, right? So and it was only Portuguese, right? So I don't know how was in English to say that, but I will figure out that. But if you know this animation, put here in the comments, okay? Maybe yeah, I don't know how to through translating English that Portuguese to English that is two rats, white rats, right? Uh, they want to conquer the one is a stupid guy, another one is a really genius, right? So and both wants to conquer the world, right? That so one yeah, so is the one the guy is stupid and just follow what the genius wants to do, right? So it's the same idea, right? Same idea. So I want to conquer the world. And ridiculous, right? That. So another one is ridiculous. The first one I didn't like. Okay. The next one is about this one. 40 boys. Okay. 40 boys is a group of survivors that those people here. Okay. They want to stop a giant babies. Let's say that, and because they just, if you see here, they destroyed the city, right? So, and these people, those people here, they are only survivors, right? So they are survivors of this the structure, right? So, and there are some giantess here. They need to stop them. Really good idea. So, and they explain what's happening there. So there's no flashback here, but they explain carefully, right? So the story, right? So really good ones to watch that. But the Giants was really strange for me, right? So I think it looks like Attack on Titan, right? So something like that, right? But yeah, but I like I think so this part one, okay, but the idea is really good, okay. The next one is about this one. I really like this one. It's about the screaming of the Tyrannosaur. Tyrannosaur, is that dinosaur here, right? So we have gladiators, right? So some gladiators here. Uh, so they compete in the race. Okay, so you have gladiators and you have the dinosaurs. And they compete in a race and face a terrifying new opponent. So with the appearance from Mr. Beast. You know Mr. Beast, right? So he's pretty famous in the world, right? So I did expect to see Mr. Beast in this animation here, right? Because I figured, wow, it's really interesting one. So Mr. Beast is there. So sometimes there he will be there, right? So if you know Mr. Beast, he will be there. Okay, and the thing is this race here uh, we have some gladiators, right? So, and these gladiators needs to compete in this race with the dinosaurs, right? So, and the winner will confront Mr. Beast, okay? And Mr. Beast, but not that Mr. Beast I'm talking about, right? Mr. Beast is that one here, okay? That. So really good ones to watch that. So really interested that sometimes they show some surprise here, right? The next one is about Can't Stop. Okay, so this one's here. Everybody know Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? This is the name of the song of the band, right? And here they put they show you like this, like a Muppets, right? That, and it's like a concert, right? So it's like a concert, right? And they have a few strings attached, right? So and it looks like someone is controlling the Muppets, right? And they have the show. It's interesting, but I think I expected more, right? That I expected more about what's going on. So something more, like something happens there, right? But nothing happens. It's just a concert in Muppets, in Muppets version. Let's put it this way, right? In animation. Okay, yeah, that's it. But the visual is really interesting there. But it's nothing. It's just a concert and play this song. Can't stop. It's a pretty famous song, right? From Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? So for me, it was so. Okay, so four I liked, and three was so. Okay, so can't stop. The ridiculous ones about the cat and the robot, and the 4400 boys. Okay, so let's go the next one. This one was a really strange here. The name is Gogota. Okay, so this one was a really strange that so because it's about the aliens. They came in peace, right? In peace here, and they came to Earth here. But uh, because Love, Death, Robots is all about animation, right? But here is the first episode ever I watched ever in live action. Okay, so they put live action here. We have this person here who talks to this alien. Okay, and uh, and the thing is, I don't know why they put live action here. Should be in animation, not live action. So I didn't like this one because it's just like these questions, right? So why you here, blah blah blah, and answers, right? So it's the same like when you, yeah. So the alien coming to Earth, what's the first question you will ask, right? Ask them, right? And what's the first thing would you do, right? When you see the aliens or zombies, right? That's the thing here. But for me, it was okay, but I think I've watched a lot of movies like that, right? That so. And the last one, so let's talk about the last one. Is one of my favorites that is Close Encounters of the Mini Kind. Okay, so it's this episode already we saw this episode in the third season of the Love, Death, and Robots because the third season was about zombies, right? So here about what aliens, right? So it's the same strategy, right? We have a mini many people, let's put this way, right? Many people there, and aliens come to Earth and they start to destroy everything there, like Independence Day. Let's put this way, right? So simple story there, but I really like this kind of animation, right? So you usually, I like the voice, I like I like this voice, right? This is my dog, so don't worry, right? Okay, so but let's move on here. Okay, so this is about the small people here, like worm, right? So that all right, and they need to survive in this aliens invasion. Okay, that's it. That it's the same idea from the third season, right? So the third season that is the same title, right? So close encounters of the mini kind, but about zombies, right? So but here about aliens, right? So it's like a reference of the famous movie, The Third Encounter, right? So like when aliens come to Earth and visit Earth and probably destroy the Earth, right? We start to destroy that. Okay, so in general, Love, Death and Robots. Okay, I like this the last one. Okay, this Love, Death and Robots. I like most of them. Okay, so the fourth season was much better than the third one. Okay, so my rate I will give it maybe, so I liked six and four was so so, or maybe I didn't like it. I will give it maybe 7 out of 10. Okay, so 7 out of 10 I think is enough there. So really good one. So you don't need to watch all these episodes. Okay, so watch the episodes that people recommend you. Okay, that's the suggestion. Okay, because most people recommend, oh, this fourth season, watch those episodes. This one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, you don't need to watch all of them. Okay, so that's my opinion about the episodes. Okay, but other people could think different, right? Could say different than their opinions. Okay, but that's all I need to talk about. Okay, so that was a long video here. So if you like this video here, leave a like here. Okay, so and subscribe here is really important. So you subscribe and your like. Every like here, YouTube will recommend this video to 5 more people. Okay, and if you want, and share this video with your friends who likes love death and robots like me. Okay, and ask them to subscribe here. My goal is to have 500 subscribers. Okay, so help me here, give me the support, and I will appreciate if you do that. Okay, so and in the comments here, have you watched Love, Death and Robots? Put here your opinion. What do you think in each episode, right? You can rank the episodes. Okay, you can do like the first one, the second, right? That. So you can do this if you want. Okay, so that's all, and I see you on the next video. So see you. Take care.